This perpetrator trespassed my property, drove down my driveway, and then drove back out again. Hey, loser! How much did you get paid for your little studs? Gray pickup truck, 2 people. There's always 2 people in the car. These losers. I can't wait to move away from Kentucky because these people are just a bunch of fucking morons. And they do it perfectly timed. Like, I was in my house, washing dishes, folding clothes in the dryer. And then I see somebody pull in my driveway. I'm not sure if it's Federal Express. So there's a gray pickup truck with 2 people, drove all the way down to the end. Entered my gate with no trespassing signs, drove all the way down, didn't stop to ask any questions, did a U-turn there, drove right back out, back to the county road. So that's what happens here in Jackson County, Kentucky. The local people, they feel entitled to do whatever they do to anybody else's property. But I guarantee if some loser drove into my neighbor's yard there, they'd have their shotgun ready. But anyway, we had rain overnight. And of course, when you look down the county road here, where do you see the leaves? Right? You only see them on my driveway. Right here. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well today on Wednesday. So those were 2 older people. So yeah, so that was the MOPs, the matrons on patrol that Deborah Florian coined, because we're expanding the acronym vocabulary. So we've got the morons on patrol, the MOPs on patrol. Feel free to add your own. And once again, I'll show you what they've done to my barbed wire here. They cut it. You can see here, they cut the barbed wire here. And this is where my original gate was, by the way. The original gate, that was operable when I moved here. Then suddenly it was on the floor, dented. Like, how did it get dented? Dented and kind of crushed in the ground. And that's when I hired that neighbor, Chris Bowles, who stole it, never gave it back to me. Tells me that the law said he can't return my gate. Yeah. And this is what they're doing here. So they're actually creating problems here. You see here, this barbed wire wasn't like this. This is what they're doing. And these people feel very entitled to harassing. And where did this come from? This looks like some plastic that was placed on here. Maybe it was to show the perpetrator to come here and cut it. You could see the barbed wire here is down. And you can see that it's cut here. You see here? Right here, it's cut. So anyway, this is Lorraine Alternative Homesteading. I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you were able to see a small portion of that gray pickup truck. It was an older gray pickup truck with 2 older people in there that felt entitled because somebody gave them a directive to trespass my property, go through my gate, no U-turn, sign clearly there, no U-turn, no trespassing, sign clearly there. And they drove all the way down to my house, performed a U-turn, drove back out. When I realized what was happening, I went back in my house because I didn't have my phone with me. I didn't have my shoes on. So that took a little time for me to get going. And I only got the tail ends of them. I don't know who they are because I didn't get to see them. I think it was a male and a female. Oh, that's what I think it was. But anyway, I'll have another video posted later today. I'm just checking out here. See what kind of messes are down in here. So this is what they, Judge Shane Gabbard ordered rebuilt this culvert. But when I had the Department of Kentucky Waterways here, they said that the angle was incorrect. They also said that this was just a slop mess, that they used their extra cement to just slop it over here. It was a slop job, and it is a slop job. Could you imagine a road department performing this kind of slop mess? Is that amazing? Yeah. It was all deliberate. It's all deliberate. Everything that the local government here is deliberate because they're so corrupt. And what I've come to learn is that most of Kentucky is corrupt. I thought New Jersey was corrupt, but no, not all of New Jersey is corrupt. There are corrupt areas in New Jersey, but in Kentucky, I think the whole damn state is corrupt. Very sick and depraved. But we've got a breeze going on here, and I'm going to get my mail, and I hope everybody's doing well. Tell me what the weather's doing by you. How are you doing? Oh, and I posted on the community page under the post section 2 videos because I realized that one is from 2023, one from 2024, and I've got so many newcomers and so many videos that you may have missed these 2. These are, I'm not going to say it's an interview or a testimony or whatever, but it's a conversation that I had with YouTube creator and writer Viral Serb, who is a targeted person in Romania. And we met back in 2023 for a video conversation. And then again in 2024, I posted them on the main page. And please forgive the background where I live. Both days, it was extremely dark in my house, so I didn't have a lot of lighting. And at that time, I didn't have like the little light that I have now that helps illuminate things when I'm videotaping. So very bad lighting, and we had backgrounds used with his video Zoom meeting. It was not a Zoom meeting, but I don't know the kind of software that he uses, which I really like because you're able to change the background. But because of the lack of lighting, you could see kind of my head fading in and out and stuff. That was just technical difficulties on my end due to the lack of lighting. But anyway, if you have the opportunity to listen to those, you know, we shared a lot of conversations, not just about targeting, but the kind of tactics and tools that are used in the psychiatric profession and targeting tactics, of course, but just overall conversations. So I thought you might be interested. And he also has a unique book. It's a very easy to use book called Battle for Your Brain. And I highly recommend it. And I'm going to sign off for now.